Well met.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay. 1 silver tier, 2 5 gold to income, and 3 bronze tier skills. Well, there's money and there's no money.
Yeah, I think it's the
I
money.
want to have money. Okay.
Money is not money. Rear shielding. Is that
Yeah,
the
the
same thing
cr-
as last time actually? Rear shielding? I think it might be.
We go to Nakina here.
Yeah, there is Kina and there is Lost Crate. There is Stage Mushroom rather, sorry, there is the money. I'm not as certain about our one vendor with only 10 gold this time. So last time we went there with 15 gold, now we have 10 gold. Not as sure as before. If we go to the money, we can't beat Viper. I think it's actually Here I can have our friend though, and or our toy or our food. It's not really food, but it's close between Kina and not Kina. This is Kina. I think it's
Okay.
Kina in the end. I think the furry is over the edge here, and that's our.
That's our build, you
Yeah,
want to say?
That's our build, I guess. Yeah, it's like last game again. I mean, Catfish is really strong at the game and mid game and the game, I guess as well. I mean, it's a strong item now, Catfish.
And the pearl is good because we have like rear shielding,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
you cannot tell me I'm not picking a pearl here.
Yeah.
And then the question becomes if I want to also, while I'm at it, take a life preserver here.
I think you don't need to item to have like early game, like. So,
I think what we're doing here it is, but then it's like no reroll, no star chart, and we're just taking our friend for the flurry, right?
we have our furry enrichment. We have our just like,
Yeah, we take the yeah,
like
we are out. I mean,
that's a strong day one board. Like that can beat like so much stuff.
yeah,
And now,
I would go to the middle one.
yeah, I think it's banana here.
Good.
Because we can use the tape in theory to, like reasonably speaking, the actual health is decent. We need the banana for the furry, but still good value. Maybe it was Kyber drone? I don't think so though. Maybe. Tape Turtle, the build, says Swan in my chat. I don't think Turtle Shell is a real thing anymore. Maybe, but I don't think so.
I'm just taking that.
Not bad. B1, B2 is here, huh? We can't pay, but we can make a silver preserver here for free. It's not bad, right?
But why do we? I mean, it's 50. No, it's 100 health more on the preserver, and we don't go to JJ because we don't want to spend money.
Well, yeah, it's 50 health more on this day. It's day one, and it's also more shielding. It's also like way better in future shops, like in future days rather. Like preserver from bronze to silver makes item from like a day one item to a day 1 to entry item, right? So I want to upgrade an item somehow, and that's just a free upgrade. So that's fair.
Okay.
And
I see that.
we are fairly poor. Like we only have like how much money? Like 5 gold to spend the JJ. I think that's not very reasonable. Like I want, yeah, let's go for the XP. I want my income for the next the shop round, for the next shop round, right? I want to just minimize the nodes.
So is the pearl ever better than the duct tape? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think the tape is better.
Okay. And now we're turtling and we're poisoning. I think we are in a solid position here, if I had to guess. It's like though, unfortunately, we're repeating the last game, and obviously it would have been nice if we discussed about decisions on ammo or one weapon builds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know,
I mean,
but
this
we
can
could
become one build very easily. Like we find the closest, we find like a silencer, and we're there, right? Like it doesn't have to be a aquatic build necessarily.
Yeah.
Like honestly, aquatic build, I don't. it's good as we saw last game. It's fine. We can get there. But I don't see it as like an S tier comp. Let's say it's like a A tier, like a B tier comp. It's like it can get the job done, but I prefer like a solid single weapon setup. Honestly, right now, in my opinion, over the aquatic stuff.
Yeah. I agree on that though. It's just like because we're like very, very similar on the start though.
Yeah.
In comparison, like from the items. So.
So, poison is not terrible, but not the kind of poison I really want. It's a reroll here, honestly. I want like. Is it strength? These don't look great. Well, is it strength? Don't value
I
this
mean, it's
wide.
strength out of.
Like.
We're taking. Pardon?
So I think it's either strength or so I'm not coherent. Sorry. It's either strength or peaceful eye. I don't view peaceful eye as a real skill. Like.
Agree.
If we're playing this build on it peaceful eye anyways, like it doesn't do that much. I mean it's fine, but I think strength is better direction here than anything else. Like it's just get into like a real single open direction here in theory. Okay, what the heck does Jungle Ruins do anymore? Jungle Ruins, 2 bronze loot or a random small silver item. I think we want to go to the random poison item here instead, actually. Which is quite often reasonable, I would say, in theory. It's like either 2 gold, the pufferfish, or catfish upgrade. I don't know, is that true? How good is the average random silver item? That's a small.
That's a silencer. Or 2 gold.
Okay, we can go for I guess random item here.
I mean, I don't know. Like for me, this is like I think this is more gold with higher potential. Like we can get like, you know, some. Rarely we get good stuff, but I think like silver can be powerful on day 2 in general.
Yeah, okay. I can see.
And you can get like the really good stuff. I mean. There's XP. Are we deciding XP is good?
Yeah,
or do we? I mean,
the only question.
An issue.
The only question is, do you beat Scrapper? I think you do, right? So.
I do think yeah.
So yeah, if you beat Scrapper, then you go to XP. Like
okay.
On Vanessa, XP is king. I love XP. I think in any build, XP is good on Vanessa.
Okay. And we are quite certain we're beating him, right? I would be in shock if I'm not winning that one. If I'm honest here.
Yeah.
The poison should be enough, and he's like slow, and we're shielding like enough.
The tape bumping the proboscis. Tape proboscis, the combo. Bam! 18 damage. Smack that shield.
The shield will be gone by the end of the fight. We did it. We counted the granola bar.
Yes. Yeah, I find it a bit more difficult to find direction nowadays. Like honestly, I play by instinct a lot, so not being like the driver's seat, it's like it's difficult to actually like know where to want what to do, etc. You know, like it's it's a bit rough for me. Anyways.
How do we feel here?
This is difficult again. We'll be level 3, so we need items on the board. Andy has what for us? Silencer is direction, Seaweed is decent, Jellyfish is okay, Honing Steel is a thing that can be useful, maybe a weapon that's playable, Ambergris is fine. I can see Andy here, yeah, Andy is reasonable. Like I can name enough useful items in Andy to go to Andy. We are quite rich, so I can see Andy.
Okay.
I think that's
it's a waste.
You think it's a waste?
Yeah. Like, look, we will. Yeah, okay. No, you first.
I think we find a captain's wheel that can carry us for a while. Like captain's wheel plus that, or like beach ball or something. I think it's good to have. Like I am afraid of. I guess shouldn't be afraid of that. I mean, you want to like spend like a B1 B2 on that? Like I don't really want to. Like I want to have this silver right now. Maybe later as well if I need to. It's worthwhile. Like it's there's no anything right now, but I think it's a strong item now. Like catfish is really strong nowadays. Like mid game wise. Really good to function
Yeah.
with it,
Okay. Okay. Let me. So two things. Like I was hesitant a little bit to go to Andy there because I want to have money available.
Okay.
But now, like we're here anyway, right? But so the point that I want to make is a little bit weaker, but I think it's a lot nicer and stronger in the long run to say like, wait, like let's say our next shop is a silencer, right? Like
Yes.
or whatever, or our next shop or like our next shop is a aquatic item things and we get a crow's nest. One of those. Then it becomes a lot more appealing in the first place to go to B1 B2 and upgrade our stuff. At some point we're gonna do that. Because we will probably, if we're gonna find our direction, find a lot of directional items or like some directional items in bronze, unless we're like super hard late on that part, and then we're losing here to just like 2 more gold that we then cannot spend on B1 B2 because we're poor. And the upgrade now is like meaningless. It's meaningful like in 3 days, but in 3 days I hopefully went to a B1 B2 and got my silver items anyway.
I
Why-
don't
so-
think
yeah?
we want to rely on that happening on B1 B2. So number one,
Okay.
we might not have to click B1 B2. Like we might just have like to my mind on day 3, it's not unlikely to find stuff already silver. Like that's not unlikely. Number one. Number two, right now, our main power is the preserver, right? That's already silver currently. So like 8 gold is a lot to spend on a B1 B2. Maybe
Okay,
it's
okay,
still
I
fine.
will-
I don't know. I think
Okay, I go with your line.
if I need the money back, I just do the catfish and I'm just like on gold, I guess, in the long run. Yeah. That's in the back here. That's a revolver and the grenade. The revolver looks playable, the grenade less so. We have strength. What's stash actually? It's not a stash. It's a repair bot. What's our bot gonna look like? We remove the proboscis, add the repair bot. I think it's worth a revolver here. It's fine for the combat. It's only 1 gold investment. Like with the strength, it's like okay. Maybe it's too expensive though. I don't know. Never will leave. Oh, we are even before this level up. Wait, the money is no issue at all. I think it's the loot still for money. It's aquatic item, but I think it's loot. Do you think damage item on the aquatic item is good or?
I think I would by intuition I would have clicked aquatic, but let's look at the pool first
Skin set,
because
yeah.
I'm not a Vanessa player, right?
I
it's
don't
like-
trust random stuff that much, but let's see, I guess.
So ambergris would be fine. Beach ball, you would like a beach ball.
It's fine.
Catfish you would like. Chum is nice. Chlamera is a low roll. Coral is probably still a low roll. Coral armor though would be okay-ish here. Cove is amazing. Crow's nest is amazing. Crusher claw is not in. Fishing net would be okay-ish. I mean, it's economy item. Like it comes to the same, even more than the loot there. Fishing rod is fine. Harpoon is, I mean, close to the same amount of outcome on money. There's a Lugeray, jellyfish, life preserver, narwhal, pearl, piranha, pufferfish, seashell, seaweed,
So
shark claw.
in
I
my
think
head-
it's pretty good. Yeah.
In my head, it's always like narwhal. Like in my mind, it's always a narwhal. Like that's my. I've seen the future, you know, and it's a narwhal in there. But you know, we can try.
I mean, if you're new, like go for it. Like we don't need to go for it, but
I
I think the pool is convincing me very
yeah,
much to go for this.
You personally need
Because-
to click the random. Yeah, let's go random. Okay, that's good. Okay,
I mean, that's probably like at least one outcome.
you've won, I think, this argument. And there's a meter. Meter has our star chart and our dock lines sometimes. I like the dock lines, but it's just star chart we need right now, so it's a metal here.
Yeah,
We
it's a
upgrade the seaweed, but we want our stuff. Now,
You want to buy? Yeah.
last time with this beach ball, we had in our inventory a cove and the silver ambergris. In this spot, I don't think so on this beach ball angle at bronze. Yeah, so it fits a roll for a star chart. In the star chart like ASAP. That's a barrel. That's not bad. That's a fine win condition, but it's expensive. Do we go for it?
I think it's like not good enough in the long run, and then
have-
we're like cutting our money away, and I think we're good enough for this fight anyway. Like,
We're quite poor, yeah. Let's just skip it. Maybe it's the fishing rod, but rod is -1 gold. Like you are paying 1 gold to gamble for like a good item in theory, but
I mean, we can hold on, and then in 2 days it's like, you know, like in
today's
2 days it's
break even, yeah.
amortized.
today's it's.
I think it's okay. Let's say that's okay because it's the last thing we're doing, and we still have like 4 gold here available, so whatever, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even the question to buff the seaweed here, but I don't see it too much because we don't have like enough strength here. But maybe. Do you wanna use this on the seaweed?
I think that's fine to do to remember the seaweed. Like what do we call it for? I guess we call it for like midsworth. I don't think that's great shot for us right now. Maybe it's fine. Just do it.
Do we want a revolver or catfish this? I mean, the question becomes like, do we think we're running out? And I think we do, right?
Well,
And then it's not good.
It's RNG, but yeah, I think. Well, there's also that. How long does it take a catfish to swing for the 7th time? It would take 28 seconds to swing 7 times with the catfish. So until second 28, the revolver is more shield anyways, right? And then afterwards, to the second 28, catfish gets 1 extra swing, and 32 gets another extra swing. But then if the revolver crits once, then I think it's always better the revolver if it crits once. But that's
Okay,
not
yeah,
guaranteed.
you convinced me. Yeah.
Huh. And we do love that our opponents are like always under leveled on days 2 and days 3. That is quite fun.
I think like without the strength we would have lost here, by the way.
Really?
I mean, maybe?
What is stacking shield?
maybe
like,
not.
They get the break
Okay,
first.
we're stacking shield. I was about like we're not doing enough poison damage, but yeah, we are stacking shield for either. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, whatever. We're I was wrong on the stacking shield there. Also revolver already out of ammo, never lucky.
I guess we lose what 70 shield there in the long term, but we gained the shield earlier and we had a chance, fairly good chance to gain more shield overall. So that was like
yeah.
a bit unlucky. It's fine. Doesn't matter in the end. So we like our bad luck to happen when it doesn't matter, right?
That is true.
And there's the upgrade hammer for the double pearl trick again. I guess we need that. Do we want that? Maybe we want that. Is that worth it? I'm not sure actually. We
I
kind
think
of want
we can
direction.
JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look for a shop here.
And JJ is cheap to reroll. I like JJ.
GG is good.
I don't care. Like, okay, do you care about the switchblade? I wouldn't buy it, but you were, or is it just like day 1, day 2 switchblade? I'd enjoy her.
Well, if we're playing weapons, we're playing like some damage stuff, like kind of like a mid-range comp, then yes. But we only have one weapon here, and it's like, I'm not sure about the switchblade here. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go for it. Just roll. The Petrock can't really run because we have our catfish in play. Claws look mediocre. Maybe they're okay, but they're aquatic in theory, the claws, but nah, they're too slow. Need better stuff. Let me just leave.
I mean, that's a tough thing to do.
That's very tough. Nautica has our comp, but Mountain Pass has our dreams. I think we lose to enough mobs at Mountain Pass that it's Nautica perhaps. Like, we can't beat Kruner, rather we can't beat Hellbilly, we can't beat a Hexa. We can't beat.
You're confusing me with names, but yes.
So Deadly Kruner is Hellbilly. A Hexa is the virus person. We can't beat Hydrodude, I don't think. So it's too risky to go for a fight with Nautica here. Yeah, over the 1 XP. Go direction.
Yep. Do we want to roll her?
I think we want to roll with the crow's nest very badly. That's a whole lighthouse, huh?
Do you like lighthouses?
I don't necessarily like lighthouse, but I think it's playable. Like, I'm gonna put it like this: I am a player. I am very, very open to pursuing lines that seem suspect. Like, I think that if you find like any cool item early enough, it's workable. Like, we are 1 dock lines away from like maybe making that work. Like, maybe. So I don't know. Like, I'm not sure it's correct, but it's like maybe if we can do like we have a proposal on the board, by the way. Like, you know, it's kind of interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's like I think.
Yeah, but yeah.
Like, I will say don't do it because we're like trying to learn and trying to like play well in theory. I'm saying on my stream I would do it. Off stream I would do that. I would play it like I was like I would lose the round, like the game, but I would play it. I would go for it.
I mean, we are fully committing into something that needs at least a second item, and then it's like not even like it. I don't see it winning like too many. Like, it will win surely against a few AFK opponents, but you're not winning against the guy who's like I don't know, murdering you.
I think that if we take this lighthouse, we are about to lose this day about half the time at least, and maybe the day after. But if we find dock lines, we are winning the mid game. Like, I think dock lines is a very strong item and it can carry the game. So
okay, I have 2 questions for you. One, what you're gonna do to win the late game? And
Tripwire, I guess?
like pardon?
Tripwire? Tripwire does not like Tripwire presence looks insane actually. It looks very good to me. But yeah, it's
fair, that's a build. That's a build.
It's
But
it's,
what
it's
do you do
experimental.
when you don't find those things?
It's experimental, it's
okay.
questionable. It's like I'm saying I think it's wrong. I'm saying I would do it. Like, not win the game, but like just like try it. Like also to me it's like part of it is just trying new things to learn about stuff as well. Like I would try it just to see like how bad is it really, like is it that bad? Because I'm telling you, I've lost this build. Like, I've lost or I've been threatened by lighthouse like tripwire builds before, and that's like you know, it's interesting. So I think I would try to see how it works, like in my own games.
Okay. What are you selling for that? Let's do that.
Good question.
We need 6 more gold here. So
I think it's likely probably duct tape out, fishing rod out, catfish out, maybe revolver out. Having the money after that, so let's see. Actually, no, we just need that's enough, right? That stash is enough.
But do we want to keep the duct tape? It's slow. Like, technically, it's better. Like,
yeah. So we can sell the fish. The fish over the duct tape, maybe.
Like these items. Those are 6 more.
I can see it. I think that's an angle.
Do we care about the seaweed so much though?
Seaweed is quite decent scaling. I think
Yeah, but I was wondering about like having the catfish to do a little bit of poison damage.
yeah, it does ramp, but the catfish costs 2 gold, so we're being punished, I guess, on my own play earlier of buying the catfish upgrade. So you have to sell more stuff then to actually get there.
I mean, I could sell these items.
I think pearl seaweed is a strong package. Like,
okay.
the pearl procs a lot, the seaweed procs a lot, so I think it's between tape and catfish here, personally.
Okay, I like the tape more over the catfish though.
Sure.
Okay, and or are you? I mean, it's your line. You wanna?
I
don't know.
think that the pearl is like a tape, kind of. The tape does slow, but it's like every 6 seconds. It's like not really as slow, you know, like. But yeah, this is like off the rails. Don't do it at home. Like, it's some like wild stuff, but I'm into it, you know. It's fun. Yeah, I think it's Trooper here, which I think we do beat. So we have good defense, good scaling, and of damage. Has no sustain, no scaling. So I mean, has damage scaling, but and besides, he has our weak point detector.
Okay, no, now you wanna do too much.
Yeah, okay, no, that's not a real item. That's not a real item. Weak point detector. For sure, it's not. But yeah, I'm telling you, I see some potential in this like slow stuff, like this slow build stuff. Like, it's like pretty mid, but it can get there. Especially if you get like a burn skill here, the level up. That'd be very nice for us actually. A burn skill here. Yeah, we need like any slow, like Dock Lines does it, a little Clameras will be decent, like Olas, that's a slow. That's a slow right there.
We are taking skills every day, right?
Always skill, yeah. These are not real skills. We have to roll these, sadly. And the poor. Probably. Is it left-handed for our proboscis? In the future? Maybe actually, right?
I mean, maybe it's left. I think like left hand is the only one that makes sense here. Right? I don't think like 5 crit is real here.
I don't
think our
poison does the most to win us this round specifically, but in the long term it's probably left-handed, yeah.
And it's not like that poison is winning us so much more, right? Like left-handed can also do quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's left-handed here. I do think 3 poison is like a lot though, like in the money sadly, can't go to Kina, we're too poor.
Yeah, that's what I would say too. I mean Sylvia though, or like
maybe
a freebie.
Maybe it's upgrade the seaweed. Do you hate that? Just
okay.
One upgrade the seaweed.
You're yeah.
I think it's seaweed here. I think it's a strong upgrade. Like it's double the scaling, right? So.
Okay.
Yeah, we are doing some very experimental stuff in here. I'm having fun at least. I think having fun is important.
Yeah, and if the opponent is AFK, we're winning. That's the crow's nest. That makes me not happy.
That's a catfish. Is he level?
That is a catfish.
What level is this guy? Is he level? Huh? Is he level 5?
He's a level ahead.
Well, our bolas are run out, so kinda dead right now. I'll be fine.
I mean, we might be fine.
That's how it
shit.
His
timings were like not good.
Go Seaweed, like go. Full healers.
Go Seaweed. Healer. If it heals, if it goes off, yeah.
It's a tie. Not close, not worried. Not close, not worried. The lighthouse does it. And yeah, I think the +3 poison they've done like a lot more here than the percentage damage, for the record.
Yeah, for the record, I agree.
Yeah, so I would have
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
taken the poison there. But
Okay,
yeah.
I was wrong with the other poison. Yeah. I was doubting you. We have no start shot or the globe,
Although,
sadly.
what smalls do we want, really? I guess we want maybe a honing steel, maybe a clamera if it's silver, but honestly, it might still be like dogs into a random tool here, honestly. So for just economy. Oh! It's that easy.
You saw the metric.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
The
Okay,
matrix.
okay.
I saw it. Okay, it's easy now.
Yeah. What?
Probably bolas out, right? Plus, I guess, I don't
Probably
know.
bonus.
Catfish, I guess?
I think,
stays.
yeah.
And now we're in, you know? And now it's
Yeah,
Kina.
now we're in. Kina, what are we like? Okay. Let me.
Okay.
What are we looking now for? Like,
We
just to make a visual of how the game we're imagining going to go.
We want, we can't find it yet, but we want 3 points or endgame, but we want right now, in the present, we want Captain's Wheel for our dock lines, we want dock lines upgrade, we want Star Chart, we want maybe a Seaweed upgrade, and maybe a Camera Silver. So you want it.
Okay, yeah.
So
I
Camera,
see.
Captain's Wheel, Crow's Nest. Not the real thing, is it? No, I think that's real.
Pardon? What? It's not real?
The Crow's Nest.
Oh, it's
I'm looking at the
real.
Crow's Nest right now.
It's not real, right? We want to commit to what we're doing here, right? I mean,
It could be the honing steel though on the proboscis, maybe. You can talk it through, I guess. Does the pearl do a lot? Just the seaweed a lot, I guess. The pearl. I think we skip that. The honing steel. It's scaling in theory, but it's not bad. It lines up the documents as well in theory, actually. Actually, I could see the honing steel here. It's 2 gold as a hedge. If we had more burn on our lighthouse, I would say no to honing steel, but actual scaling on our proboscis is not terrible. I think it's a buy honing steel here. It's a bit weird, but I think it's a buy honing steel.
I think so too. And then we're rolling though and ignoring everything else, right?
Yeah. Beach ball. Not horrendous. Can haste our dock lines. We can remove, for example, the preserver maybe? Yeah, seems risky to remove the preserver here. Quite good right now. Meh. If it was gold on this, because the lighthouse is aquatic as well, right? The lighthouse aquatic, my knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can like, if it lands
All
this,
aquatic here.
it's always lands on the lighthouse. I would say like just keep everything here, just leave. Save our money for the future. Deadly Crooner. Against him, it's for sure a honing steel line, right?
Yeah. Maybe the pearl out then.
Yeah, I think it's pearl out. Yeah.
And we're winning though. I mean, he's hard. Like I
I
don't know.
think the dock lines really farms him. I think dock lines does it, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. It's if you say so.
He's weak to slows.
Yeah.
He has 3 items on board. Like we are like doing a lot here with the slow. Like how slow he's actually moving. I'm telling you, dock lines is an obscene item. Like don't spend dock lines. Like dock lines is OP.
Okay.
Like right now our goal actually is to find like Curio and upgrade a plus slow item to both our dock lines. Like that's our our main dream here. Ooh, that's I mean that's actually 2 good skills. That's Final Flame and there's also Inexorable there.
I mean, to be honest, the crit is not doing a lot if you're playing this build, right?
Well, I guess yeah,
If
you
it's-
can crit with the proboscis, I guess, yeah. And
Yeah, like look, and the slow also like look, we have 1 item that can crit kinda.
yeah, I guess yeah, really the plus burn. +6 is a large number, and we are like weak right now, kinda. So wanna buy time to actually get our build actually rolling, right? So I think, yeah, I think we find the flame here.
Yeah.
Cause either way though,
There's a risk. I take a
there
risk.
is a risk. There's also a tool vendor that has our dock lines, but and our captain's wheel. I think it's still risk though. Good
Okay.
vendor though, very good vendor for
Yep.
us. Should farm this guy fairly easily. Maybe like Berlin.
Yeah, well, I want to have a pearl in,
Yeah.
just to make it clear.
Give
I
us
mean,
your
we're winning
cinder.
probably. We're
Give-
probably winning anyway, but like,
Yeah.
I think like just to make it clear who's king here.
I mean, Preserver just farms this guy. Preserver just destroys him. Usually.
That's true.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we're super fine. I was just like, let's not be overconfident. I was like overconfident the last days quite a bit.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, there's the middle. I think a middle is fine, right? For what we're looking
us.
for.
We want our captain's wheel and our dock lines upgrade for sure. Keg? It's not a keg angle, sadly. Not keg though. It's our star shot.
That's a star shot.
Fantastic. Have our docks item now. Okay, leave. We are not in a bad spot, honestly. Not bad at all.
We're scaling our proboscis.
Yeah, I think against the
And
pig we
just
scale
like
proboscis,
this.
yeah. Like, pigs usually have, like, you want skill against pigs. Pigs have very poor aggression usually. Like, it's their weakness. They have poor pressure, they have good scaling usually. Gold matchbox. Bit unnerving.
I don't know who's winning here. I don't know how fast we are burning.
I think he's kind of winning. He's healing way more than we are, but I guess we have a res. I don't know if it's close.
It's a timing situation, I think. You see, like, it's... Do we get there once now or not?
Unlucky.
Close one.
Yeah, unlucky.
I mean, in the end, he had, like, a little bit too much scaling there. That's fine. I was like, we weren't far off, though.
I mean, that's a gold matchbox, suddenly for us. It's fine. Needs JJ here, yeah. Need our, need haste for our thing. Crow's Nest rifle in the same shop. Don't do that. Need our figurehead, huh? That's not
That is
bad.
something.
I think that's real. The CDR on that. We can upgrade that at the next level up in theory as well.
Yeah.
Or the dock lines. Like, we can buff the proboscis damage and we can CDR the lighthouse and the dock lines. I think it's real.
I think it's super real here.
Yeah, it's good.
Question
Also,
is who's out.
the heckin' Piggles bug as well is... the red Piggles.
Do we... do we still want to run a hauling steel, though? Like, do we want to like this? I mean, we don't need to commit now. We can just, like, leave the shop.
I want to
Heck
see
no.
either a figurehead upgrade or a dock lines upgrade very soon. We sell, I guess, yeah, the Piggles. Get our loot item in here. See what we get. Cinders question mark? Metal is here.
Middle is there, right? We go to the middle.
Upgrades? Yes. No. Unfortunate. And we should defeat the mod squad fairly easily here.
Yeah. He's too slow.
Yeah, this only steel is a bit suspect here. Must be like a clamor, I think, instead. The honing steel. Currently. Most likely.
I think like upgrading the dock lines would be amazing.
Yeah. I think it's dock lines upgrade here, to be completely honest, over the figurehead. That is good, but not as good as more slows. Current situation.
Do we I mean, I can sell like small items here. Don't need to sell the Private Preserver if you want to have him though. Kina?
Yeah, look for look for our stuff. Ramrod, no. That's okay. The seaweed still here for a while, so that's worth the money. And we actually got level up here. That's level 7. Which is quite nice. And we get to upgrade our docklines, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's too important. Too extra slow.
Yeah, more slow and more opponent and more charges, and you know it's like 50% more on everything.
Yeah.
What we're doing. Okay, and we're playing against Vanessa.
Yeah.
Do we want to play it like this, or do we want to, for example,
think
ignore the Honing Steel?
Probably it's a pearl in over the honing steel. It's more sustain. I guess Vanessa we just want to like get rid of the burn against Vanessa.
Yeah.
They should have poor scaling, I would say. Should be quite strong here, honestly. It's a submarine. Quite big submarine, but the slows will help us a lot against him. Slows his
But the
beach
upgrade
ball.
didn't do anything.
Ah, that's fine. I want to say, but not really. Scaling our healing. And we're scaling our burn as well. We get there actually in the end. Looks close right now, but we are like overpower him over time.
I was a non-believer in seaweed. I think like what I learned today the most is how crazily strong seaweed is and how I slept on that like fully.
Yeah, no, seaweed is an insane item. Like it does so much healing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just in the end. Yeah, I think the pearl saved us there because he would have killed us too fast about the pearl here. I think perhaps.
Yeah.
So we are waiting, on on our entrance, I guess. It's XP. XP is XP. We want 13. Like we are raised level 13, and honestly, skill, it's XP. See XP. Need our skills, need our level ups, need our upgrades. The lich. Okay.
That's not a lich.
Sadly, we are not lich material. I think it's maybe the England and look for a talisman, maybe. Like he has belts for money and that talisman. I don't know. The middle guy has what? Keg, grape shot, potions. Is that the remote potion is slow in theory, I guess, but meh. Don't love the middle guy here. That's good. Got the thing. It goes on our lighthouse, I guess.
Gold tier skills?
Yeah, it's gold tier skills here. Toxic flame. When you burn poison, charge a poison item. These are not real items, sadly. It's just a roll here. They don't look real to me. Crusted. Or what are the other ones actually? This tracer fire and improvised burn. When you crit, I think it's still the CDR though on our aquatic stuff. Probably good for dock lines. Yeah, pure aerodrome. Yeah, I think it's over handy. So I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry. I'm like.
No, it's fine.
I play fast. Yeah, I think it's Kina. I play my games like I think fast. So I think fast because it's Kina.
Do we want to go for Kina and not roll our gold away here?
Yeah, I think it's Kina. Kina is just safe. It's a good vendor for us. Let's say an average. Oh, that's a good
Hello.
item. We're buying that.
I mean, we don't need to position it. We'll roll still anyway, right? I have like a lot of money available if we need to.
Do you want this honing steel or no? With the tripwire, maybe.
You wanna like okay? Let's discuss this board first, okay? What do you wanna play here?
I think right now it's tripwire over the figurehead. First of all.
Okay.
And then I don't know. It's anyone's territory, honestly. I don't know. I'm confused as well. Like it's a fun build. I think with this, our main damage is the lighthouse, right? Does the Proboscis have to be on the board? Maybe not. I think it's still value enough, the Proboscis currently. I think it's not never that honestly. Yeah, just roll past this stuff. Oh, huh. Interesting. Okay. I think we are buying that. We might not be playing that yet. Or still, or ever. This is confusing.
First of all, I think
It's very confusing to
the
me.
crit goes on the lighthouse. I think we're gonna sell these things because we're not using them.
Yeah.
We're upgrading the figurehead because we might want to run the figurehead. We are uncertain, and then we're leaving the shop because the rest is not it.
Yes.
Good. And then we're gonna go to the docks because we don't have money and we get money. And while we're doing that, we also get XP, and we're happy about that.
Yes. I'm like,
Okay.
you've got us back on track. Okay, good job.
Good. that is a Pygmalion.
Yes. Against the Pygmalion.
We need scaling.
Yeah, scaling is good. I think this is fine. Actually, no. I mean, our scaling is the burn, right? Burn is our scaling, I guess. Is that true? That's true. Maybe it's Proboscis out for the figurehead. Like, I could see like Pearl, Proboscis out, figurehead in maybe. What does it look like? 2.9, 4.3, plus the thing, plus the tripwire. Versus 5.4.
I mean, it has to be figurehead in then.
I think it's in. Yeah, I think pretty good actually.
The question is either like, nah, it's never tripwire out, right?
I mean, it's to the tripwire, yeah. I mean, if they're playing like, I don't know, if they're playing in theory like Fixer Upper, Spiky Shield, maybe it's not tripwire, like get like Proboscis to actually kill their shield a bit faster, maybe. That's the case, but I think tripwire is pretty good on average. Let's look like this, I think.
We're gonna go with this, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, I'm like, I feel like you, like I've killed you with this line here, like with this weird like lighthouse
no,
line.
it's fine. I want to look up for enchantments.
That guy looks scary. Save us, seaweed.
No, we're getting docked there. I mean, and then
No, the double boomerang.
ah,
I don't know. Maybe the pearl kill is us there.
I
Not
mean,
sure.
the tripwire. Like, look, the tripwire didn't do a lot.
Yeah.
If we're honest, like that's like one or like two charges on the lighthouse. Okay, yeah.
Maybe it's too early for the tripwire. Maybe it's not the right angle for it yet.
Maybe it's not the tripwire, and then instead of it, we could have had like these two.
Yeah, I think that was better. I think I would have won the fight actually. That stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hindsight thing. Anyway, we
Well,
lost.
I mean, honestly, as you learn, by the way, this is learning. We are learning about Vanessa together. I know it's like you learn from me, but
It's fine. Kina?
yeah, it's gonna.
And we're rolling past
Yeah,
that.
we're rolling past that. Wanted poster. It's not bad. It's not even one bit bad. If we're buying that,
They would be our silencer, our savior.
yeah, but we are playing like
For the crow's nest.
For the
yeah,
crow's
no,
nest.
it's yeah, we don't have it. I know.
I think we spike at level 10 quite hard here of our build. I think enchants can go a long way for us, personally. So the proposes. Against Mr. Charles. We're fine.
Maybe a little bit defensive.
I think we actually run not the tripwire yet, and we just run the proboscis in. Honestly, it's quite huge. Actually, we see the damage on this fight. Let's see what it does, the proboscis against Chili Charles here. Need 2 more XP. We need like a Bazaar con to get level 10 on this day, but that's unlikely, sadly. Man, Snazzer invites me. He thinks, yes, we learn about Amo Vanessa. It's time. Me- Meanwhile, Raresh, with the lighthouse proboscis docklines build, and the and
And the tripwire.
and the seaweed build.
Let's look at the stats. I think like this is like a lot better though.
Total damage 1400. I
It's a
mean,
number.
the pearl does a lot of work here. Like it juices up the seaweed a lot. It shields a lot the pearl. Like I mean, the pearl is doing a lot of work here. Yeah. Is that worth taking? Check what that one.
Yeah.
We need more
I
items.
took
do
it.
We just go for health. Can we make room for health? We sell. Huh. We have no room for health, huh?
We have no room for health. We either take a friend, or we look at small items and be unhappy about that.
Andy has our Clamera sometimes. Which is a bad item, honestly, but
I want to have a friend.
okay.
It's money.
Money is money.
Okay, like what do you want a Clamera run here? Like what's out then again?
Probably the pearl, I guess.
The pearl that is saving us from not dying and giving us enough time to scale burn on our opponent. That pearl.
I'm just saying. If we're going to like day 13, like lose one more round, if we go to day 13, I think a Clamera will need eventually. I think. But
Okay. That one I agree on, but that is a future 7 days in ahead thingy.
yes, like to me, that random item is like, I don't know, +2 gold, like plus +4 gold, I guess. That's good. Wait, what does Deadly Proboscis even do? Research.
We don't know.
Nobody knows, I guess. Clear search Proboscis.
It cannot be deadly.
It cannot be deadly? Unfortunate. Okay. Well.
So like Bazaar says it cannot be deadly.
Do you want to trade? How much is it? Is it 10% health? Want to trade 200 health for regen? Don't think so. Is it
No.
Midzorf then for our lighthouse upgrade, I guess?
Do we ever run this life preserver though?
I don't think so.
Otherwise we can make him bank with it, you know? The smart Pygmalion game. And then the question is if we want to roll here for our lighthouse.
I think we should roll, yeah, for the lighthouse. It was there. Sick. That's how much more pearl? It was like +4 or plus
4, yeah, +4.
It's not nothing.
And then we're leaving.
That's it, we're leaving. That was fine.
It's a number. It's a number.
It's
I want to run it like this. I think the other way is not helping us too much now.
It's not Tripwire's
Okay.
time yet. Want to be more proactive. Interesting opponent. Interesting opponent for sure.
I mean,
He is
He has
slowing
quite a bit of
our
scaling.
docklines on cooldown. Are we fine actually? Yeah, it's a question.
we are fine.
He stopped slowing our docklines. That's really annoying me. Like he landed his docklines on our docklines like every time. I'm annoyed.
I mean, we landed on his dockline as well, but that's a little bit different. You know?
Yeah, that's a bit different.
Oh, it's fine. So, what is that we want to enchant, and what do we have? Yeah.
So what does Lighthouse do enchanted with shielded? Lighthouse. Is it 10 times the burn? Lighthouse.
Yeah.
So that shields for 220.
210.
220 per swing, the Lighthouse. The Proboscis would shield for 300 per docklines proc. I'm kinda seeing shielded Proboscis here maybe? Is that stupid? Because we'll upgrade the figurehead eventually, right? Is that them?
I'm just like looking stuff up. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like shield is good. I agree by now. Let me check the figurehead. I want to look at every item, not that I missed something. Like sometimes I miss stuff. No.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a proboscis shield then.
It's not bad. You even have the
No, it's...
the real shielding skill. Like that's our
and now
that's our
it's
sustain.
also a hunting. Yeah, now a hunting steel over the, you know, maybe over the pearl.
Maybe, yeah.
It's a. At least we can discuss it later if we want to. I think
No.
it's slow items, right?
Yeah, that's a cobweb. That's pretty good for us, I would say. Tripwire.
This doesn't do anything for us though. It's like 1 or 2 seconds. It doesn't matter. He will be perma-slowed anyway.
Yeah, I guess actually it kind of hurts us a bit because it's less procs in theory, so it's expensive. We could roll it, I guess. It's expensive to roll, but
I want to.
heavy eels. No, okay, we just leave, I guess. When you crit, no, I don't see
Yeah.
these.
I don't see them either.
Expensive as we have to like sell our house food to actually get those. Annoyingly. Here I think it's actually temp boost for damage. We wanna buy time to get our 13. I think 13 makes us very strong with the figurehead upgrade. So I wanna buy time for that. Yeah, hardest mob. Like 13 gives us lot of damage on our proboscis and more CDR on our stuff as well.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
honestly, I could see a tripwire in now because now we have our sustain, the shield and the proboscis. That's a skip, right? I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nautica has our dock lines, our figurehead, I guess. Nautica is good, yeah.
All three.
Captain's wheel. Now that is very, very real on our dock lines. The captain's wheel.
Instead of a tripwire. I think like tripwire is like maybe bait. It feels so baity to me.
It's because it's a reactive item, right? Like it's.
Yeah, and there are like so many builds that have like, okay, if we were facing only dualies left and right with a bunch of small items, tripwire is actually amazing, right?
Yeah.
And I think from that meta, our mind is or our intuition is like very, you know, wrong about how good a tripwire is because you're facing a lot of one weapon Vanessas.
That's true.
You're facing a lot of Pygmalions who most of the time also have like less items. Like, I mean, there are a few that have more, but I think the majority of Pygmalions will have less items.
Yes, tripwire is like caltrops. It's good against comps that have low impact per cast. Like their cast, their items do very minimal stuff. So like Dooley runs like Uzi, for example, just to like Dooley runs just to have one Uzi, right? So there's a difference there, I guess.
Yeah.
That thing is worth buying for later the camera. Can we afford it? It's day 8.
If we're selling our seaweed.
Have you seen a docks today or no?
I think we picked one, right?
Then we still the star chart. It's day 8.
I mean, I'm not fully sure, but I think so.
I think we've seen a docks.
We're selling these two?
Yeah,
like, we're not playing them?
We buy the Clamera. And we can, in theory, in the future, run like Clamera plus the Honing Steel, perhaps.
I take a freebie, I'm poor. There's no reason to take anything here.
Yeah, quite poor indeed, yes. Oh, that's a good freebie. Okay, I swear, these like follow some rules. The freaking the random items.
Slows? I mean, what is there on the slow? Like,
it can have
slow?
the damage scaling. It can have large item slow one time. It can have a number of things. Zane can have Oceanic Rush, Inexorable, Barnacle Crested.
Let's look. Wait.
So let's look at
You
the Lama
cannot
guy, I
see it.
guess.
Pardon?
I'm gonna look at the slow Givander guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's research this. So what's slow? Slow.
I think the slow one is Spade.
It's Vanessa. He has bullet time, righty tighty, net launcher sometimes, sabotage isn't bad actually. Can't use temporal strike. We can't use stop that. Showing all the skills here actually, but is it me at least? It's no reference, I guess. Creeping chill, creeping toxins, hardly working, outmaneuver is terrible. Slow burn isn't completely useless. Slow targets is okay-ish at gold or higher. So it's not bad, the slow guy.
I think like the Zane has just a higher average outcome. It's better curated.
You think so?
I mean, did we, like, okay, you cannot look at the same ice can get, but like
I think at Zane we'll see very often submerged, loaded fury. So we'll see the ammo is damage skill, the uses aquatic bluffing skill. We'll see inexorable, the crit kick scaling skill. We'll see the weapons buff additional weapon skill, and we'll see if you have less than your opponent, you get more CR on your weapons. So like Bazaar, I think it's called. So there's like a bunch of worthless silver skills there, and there's also like, yes, Oceanic Rush is not bad, but it's like silver is like mediocre at silver. So I don't know, like he has good things, Zane, but like his bad stuff is like really useless. So I don't trust him, and also, what's our stash looking like, by the way? What's our money situation like? Like, cause his roll costs 8 versus 6 on the Llama guy. Can we scrounge up enough money there? Not really, right? Sell 3 point, I guess, in theory.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a slow one. I don't know. I think like these like okay, the slow-mo ones though don't do. There's also like some that don't do a lot, and the other ones are. And here
Okay.
I can get like start of combat rush. I can get like 10% CDR. I can.
Okay,
Oh, feels better to me.
do we love silver Oceanic Rush? Because if it's Oceanic Rush, it's only silver, trust me, like, it's usually silver Oceanic Rush here. Do we want one instance of 2 haste, which in another lighthouse? It sounds mediocre to me. It's
Okay.
fine, I don't know. It's not
I think
bad.
that's good.
Net launch fits, that's decent, that's our, like, some burst at the start.
We're slowing quite a bit, but I think this is better, right? It's first year.
I think that's okay to me, I think that's reasonable, in my opinion, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. And we're running like this, right?
I
For now.
think so, yeah.
Good.
Maybe I'm off the mark there, I don't know. Maybe it's still not late enough to like inexorable or something, but I just know I've been burned by all this so many times, like Fiery Rebirth. Huh.
But he has not like a lot. I mean.
Yeah, he's more like mediocre. And yeah,
Yeah.
there the initial slow there is actually decent against this guy. Like the one-time slow from the lighthouse. Got this whole board slow at the beginning there. And yeah, we're I think strong now. Like I was weak,
Yeah,
but
with. Yeah, he's giga weak to be honest.
honestly,
His board is
like,
not doing anything. Yeah.
the opponents. Well, that guy was weak because we saw his board, but also the opponents might seem a bit weaker because we are slowing them a lot. Like their board feels worse than it is because we are slowing them so much as well.
We take a freebie here because we cannot afford enchanted items really.
Yeah, could be health as well. Can we afford health? Not
I mean,
really.
not really. I want to have like a little bit of money so I can go shopping
Yeah,
again.
we need money, yeah. Ooh, a big cannon. And is it ever gumballs? It's before the
Money.
play, before the fight. Money.
A fight gives you 4 gold if you are unlucky on the drop.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's money.
Like, the issue is like we're used to getting like a lot of gold, but
I
think
am
that-
very gung ho about the gold personally. Like I still spend. The left guy actually has some slow stuff, if you remember correctly. Actually, let's look at that stuff. That guy. So where's monsters? It's day what? Day 9.
9.
Voice Guardian. He has the regen skill, sleeping potion, femur. Nah. Has a slow build, but really good is it?
I mean, we can get like better skills. The skills on the right are crazy for us. Then we can run actually tripwire maybe even again.
I mean, we can't really use systems, but yeah, I think it's right side anyways. Because it's hastes more items, not any item.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
mind the crit one though. It's not terrible.
I wouldn't mind either.
Yeah, we need this figurehead to be diamond ASAP, I think. Let's upgrade next over the dock lines. Not sure what that though.
It's loot, right?
Yeah, it's always loot.
Oof.
I'm gambaying it. You can't stop me. I'm going to the portal.
Yeah.
Mac. We don't love Mac. Atanor has your haste potion.
Nah, we're just leaving, right?
I think so.
Okay.
It's not great. Has some source energy stuff, but we love Bazaar Con.
And we hate Quicksell. I want to point it out. I hate Quicksell.
Yeah, we do hate Quicksell here. Sargon.
And I just go with what we have, right?
I think so, yeah. I think we're fine the way we are right
Yeah.
now. Let's,
Wait,
let's
there
go
is
ahead.
our. Yeah, let's sell this. I mean, it doesn't change,
Yeah.
but we're leveling.
We're just shy
Hmm.
here. And it's a crook big. Let's see if our shield can get there. If our
Look like.
we can find
Looks
actually.
like we're getting there. Yeah, the shield is carrying. He's dead. Poison shield. All good.
Yeah.
Not even close. Not even close. Not
No.
worried for a second.
Not worried for a second.
Just for a little bit more than 1 second. I would upgrade here. I don't know what to upgrade in all honesty.
figurehead,
I would
I
upgrade.
I think it's a figurehead. I think the dock lines and the risk of not having 4 targets anyways sometimes, so here is just
That's
more damage
fair.
for our proboscis, small CDR for our stuff in the abstract, so it's just good I think. So there's XP, yeah, bit of experience.
I
wish
really
they
hope
would,
at some point.
yeah, I wish they would make that
Yeah?
be the same order every time. The
I was going to saying the same.
yeah.
And then we go to middle here, right? It's now we have the money, and we're all the middle.
There was actually
Never lucky.
a beach ball there. That might have been better than the dock than the. Probably not actually. Yeah. Never mind. 'Cause it starts faster is the difference. Yeah, we go right side. We just farm experience. What we need is what? What do we need? What do we need here? What's like the nuts diamonds we can find from the Adira? Diamond, the tool one, the when use a tool slow one, because we have 2 tools, which are the captain's wheel and the dock lines.
Is the multicast noch in? Is the multicast still in the game?
Ah,
Free
yeah,
tool,
multicast.
or-
That's actually yeah, one multicast. Yeah, it's the nuts. It's not bad. I have a freeze
Pardon?
yet, but we'll find the freeze.
I would take it, right? Adira.
Hardly working. Gain 4 regen. Is that playable? Probably not. How much is that?
So it's like I mean, you know, we're slowing quite a bit.
It's like
It's
20
like
region
what?
right away, I guess. Like we get the 3 from the docklines and the 2 from the our skills, so it's like 20
I
region,
mean,
then like 12 more
yeah,
region
like
every second or something.
yeah, 12 region per second. No, wait, 12. Yeah, well, it's like let's say this 1 point like 2 seconds. So let's make 1 second. So that's like for 12 regions per second. Around like what, like 10 regions per second. Let's say 10 regions per second. That's
Okay.
like 100 region after 10 seconds.
I think that's okay, honestly.
That's a number, right?
Yeah, I mean, Adira is risky to reroll, honestly, so I'm gonna just take that, yeah. Like,
Oh, there's a free burn enchant. I think I want to have that.
yeah, I think we do want that on
The
our,
question is who?
you know, Lighthouse, just double it. Like, I presume that the guys that have, like, low amounts, like they're,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think they scale
Yeah.
that well, the other things on the board. And that's not bad. Just
that's
a,
okay.
Yeah, just a casual plus a million burn there.
Health or shield?
I think it's damage. Yeah. For the shielding, yeah. And honestly, we're kinda strong. Like we find the freeze skill to proc our Invig and we're there, you know? It's our comp.
I mean, why do we need the invoke though? We are like fully hasted on everything that's meaningful.
I guess you don't need
It's
Invig,
like
yeah.
1.3 seconds, right? We are probably not running out really. I mean, okay, we can run out, but
Huh.
look at that poor Dooley.
That was fun and interactive for our opponent. We just slowed a full board of like 7 items forever, like immediately. That was fun.
I wanna watch that again, okay?
Okay. So we just slowed his whole board there, casually, then we killed him.
I mean, he got one charge on the rocket launcher off, and he has even like a big ego. Like, I mean,
Yes.
it's not like I wouldn't say he's weak. Like, if I look at his board and his skill bar, I mean, he's not strong.
I
but
mean, the positioning is bad, but like shiny drill with big ego and like,
yeah, shiny drill with big ego and you know, like charge a little bit of weapons and okay, the positioning is giga off. I don't know what he's thinking, but you know, the board is on itself like not don't get anything off and lose.
yeah.
He is fucking trolling. I would say I go to cleaner here. You
Honestly,
agree?
I think it's safer to just click the HP here. Like, I think our board is functional as is. Just want like more bulk to just survive longer. Like, she give us like some good stuff like plus burn, plus slow, plus like Captain's Will, but we are, I think, strong enough to just play it safe and just click for just health, just stay alive, and get there eventually with our scaling.
I mean, yeah, don't mind.
I think I would just play it safe here. Like, so from Kina is just like nothing, right? So that's cool.
So we'll go to temp boost here then.
Yeah,
If
again.
we want to play the temp route, like the tempoing route, strongest fight.
Yeah, always strongest fight. Just go. Get all my XP note here and we actually get our upgrade. I guess on maybe the dock lines if we need that. So
Yeah, for sure.
fun.
Okay, I was not believing in you, Rarish, when we picked up the lighthouse. In case you remember,
I told you, man.
I was.
This beat me before. Like this, I lost this comp like beforehand. So I'm telling you, like, I have not played this comp before, and I guess still haven't played it myself. But you've played it now under my supervision, I guess. But like, I've lost this build before. Like, it has merit, I would say. I guess Andy and look for, I don't know, some crazy stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe the whatever. I wouldn't care about these here.
Maybe it's the honing still, and we like hone the thing. I don't know.
No. We want the CDR here, and we want ease.
I could see maybe, I
Yeah.
guess, what about Amulet plus Clamera? Like, the crit Amulet
Over.
over the Captain's
over.
Will, maybe? Like,
Nah.
let's say we find like a freeze skill, and we play like Clamera plus Amulet plus a freeze, and then we haste the stuff at the beginning of our skill, the haste skill we have. So
But like, look, we're hasting our dock lines. We are like,
yeah, I
we
think
just like
we are quite rich. I would just buy the Amulet. I don't know. That's my
okay.
opinion.
I rolled over it. I
It's-
was
It's fine.
okay. We upgrade our dock lines here,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's fine. I think it doesn't matter. I think this is like this turn is fine. It's good enough what they have right now. So I don't think
Not
it
poor
matters
Dooley.
either way. It's a Dooley. We kind of farm Doolies. We kind of farm Doolies. I would say.
I would say too, but then there's always the one guy who will surprise you. I mean, that is a drill.
The Fiery Lighthouse. Fiery. It has Fiery Solar Farm. Fiery Drill. Interesting. He's trying.
I mean, he went off and then he froze us, you know?
The
And he...
The Isocohoric Freezer. The Cryptek was trying to stop us.
He was trying to stop us.
We would not let him. So honestly, if we had not played the Tripwire earlier, they actually won right now, by the way. Like, if we had not played Tripwire against that pig earlier in the game, would have had another win here.
Yeah. Now I understand what you meant. Do we go for Lighthouse?
I would just play the Health, honestly, personally. I don't like risking it. I think we're like either way works, honestly, but I just hate being bursted down at this point in the game. It's JJ, yeah. Alas. Someone is saying in my chat shipwreck. I don't know. Is it a shipwreck angle? Maybe. Like maybe Clamera shipwreck over the figurehead and the captain's wheel. I could see it. Like,
I think it's probably like, you know, yeah, it's okay. Like you would probably put in here shipwreck, right? And
yeah, but then we lose damage on the proboscis is the issue, right? Like then it's like weak, the proboscis, our defense. So lose the damage
yeah,
on that.
true.
I don't think so.
Are we killing Mr. Enforcer here? I'm very scared of that guy.
We destroy him. I think he's weak against slow. I think slows beats Volcas very easily. Like we'll just once we need to cast, we actually just murder him. I think the dock lines. The beginning here. Like, now he can't move ever, so just murder him.
Okay.
Yeah, slows.
These duties.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
I think
Just a comment. These duties don't know how to make a board with the drill. I agree.
Now I think it's maybe Bjorn. I think just for its own sake, a freeze is good, and also it's just good for like the abstract. I think it's slow. It's the longer one. Just the slow freeze is fine.
Yeah, 4 is fine, right?
And here's how I like
the
to the
same.
camera, honestly, personally. That's not bad. Sanguine Valley. Where does that go? What does this do actually? Let's look this stuff up. What's fish do actually with obsidian?
When you use an adjacent item, deal 20 damage on the figurehead. I mean, this is unfortunately no use.
Meh. What does dock lines do? Dock lines does 40 damage.
Captain Wheels does 20.
Probably figurehead, I guess. Then it's like mediocre, but like I don't know. The obsidian figurehead, yeah. Not
But
great.
like, but we're using the right item, not this is not on use.
I
So
guess.
I might as well put it on the dock lines because
yeah,
they will
okay.
be the fastest. That's like technically the most damage here.
I guess.
I mean, we have never seen diamond obsidian enchanted dock lines in our lives before. Like I have not. I mean, I don't know about you guys, what you're doing in your free time, but I have not seen that.
That's cool
I
art
don't think
actually.
many streamers. Yeah, there's a tempus, right? And now we're, you know, we're even scaling this one, and we're murdering a pig.
Yes. Hopefully.
Definitely. No one is faster than us. Lost damage on proboscis, yeah.
The fixer-upper. I think we'll see if we can fixer-upper here with our slows.
Yeah, and the damage and the burn. I think we're we're safe.
We
Now
just,
it's
we just
over.
stop him too much. Like, he's trying, but we just distract him too much. The dock lines.
The old meta versus the new meta.
Yes. So, Snazzer had no faith in me. He said, this guy's crazy, he's gonna break the lighthouse. And I just said, no, just click random docks and just get a random dock lines from the docks event on day 3. That was the play. Just RNG at dock lines from a random event.
I mean, sure. Honestly, if you said, Snezza, we are just getting the dock lines next dock events because we don't have something else to do anyway and we cannot get XP there and it's guaranteed, I would have said, well, maybe that's not too bad. And then we got like shielded proboscis, which gave us like 1 million shield, so we are not as squishy, and then we're actually killing every opponent. Surely. But that was like, we had a lot of good outcomes here.
That is true.
They could have been gone downhill quite fast. Like if this is like, let's say crit now or like whatever, like random stuff that isn't doing anything, like radiant, right? If our enchant was radiant, like either way, and we had like no dock lines early, this game could have looked very different.
I will confess, we did get lucky, but even if we had lost, we learned about this build a lot. We learned a lot about this build.
Yeah, Tripwire is not as good anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean that rude, right? I mean that in an honest way. I thought I believed your Tripwire is good, but that was my Dooley meta who got like destroyed by Tripwire.
Yeah, I haven't played this build before actually personally, so I'm just like guessing, So we learned, like we practiced. One game. Do we take a break before the next one? Or?
Yeah, we can take a break. Do you want to take another game with me though?
Yeah, we can do one more game.
Okay.
We have time.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. I'm happy. 5 minutes again?
Yeah.